you are having a lovely Saturday. Happy Halloween. Today, we are going to finally have another reaction to a visual novel. And I thought it'd be a great idea to have as a live stream. I did see earlier, I think it's Raccoon Water. Yeah, Raccoon Water. And I missed the name, but somebody was like, I want to see you react to anime and cry like a little bitch. Masochism is a funny thing, my friend. But if you are here, let me know if you can hear me fine. And if you're watching the replay, hope you have some fun. I am going to get right into it in a moment. But today, we are going to be having a reaction to... It's been a long time since I've had like a reaction on like YouTube or anything to a visual novel of just anything. And this is Bewitched Hearts. And I need to boot the game up right now. And admittedly, it's going to have some weird technical mumbo jumbo that isn't going to work. Raccoon Water says your audio is good. Okay. Thank you very much, good sir. The beginning of this... Oh, here. Yep. Okay. So let me... There's something. There's something. All right. I need to lower my... You know what? Let's switch that around. Let's switch that around to put me on the other side. But how you doing, Raccoon? Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Any Halloween plans for this evening, let me know. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a visual novel that I played through. The last one was Doki Doki Literature Club way back in 2018. And yeah. I think this should be interesting. We will see. We will see. This is the other girl that is potentially going to be a part of this. And disable after choice. Also, this is very loud to me. I don't know what after choice is, but I'm just going to have everything default. Text speed, cool. Auto speed, stop step, continuous, after choice disable. What is after choice? What does that mean? Transitions enable, full screen messages, skip read. Okay, I think we're good. Anyways, let us... Wait, where's the... I need to get my KIBI clan in here. I need to get my patrons in here, because where are you guys at? Because... hang on. This is specifically our patron Discord. If you would like to join it, there's a link in the description. But these are the folks that are usually at all these streams. So this is like the... If you feel like supporting the channel, by the way, Patreon's awesome. You get exclusive podcasts, exclusive anime reviews, by the way, spoiler stuff in there as well, or just various, you can request things. And this is our Discord where very generous folks at just even $1 a month or $3 a month or more, they are supporting the channel, and we have our fun Discord here where anime-wise, there's ReZero chat. I need to get rid of that. We're going to be talking about Ruby, Haikyuu, Season 4. It's a good time in there. But let's begin this game of Bewitched Hearts. So, whoops, someone was there. Okay. And S92 Creation. Hey, brother, love from India. Well, thank you very much for coming by. Appreciate that, 92. Please enter a character name. Okay, so we're on Westside Otaku. But if you click on the donation link in the description, it says Samurai KIBI, and I meant to change that before this stream, but Samurai KIBI is me, just FYI. So if you go, I'm gonna have to plug that in again. I'm very sorry I didn't fix that, but that's my persona, Samurai KIBI. But Westside Otaku doesn't really have one. Let's just... I want to say KIBI. I'm gonna say KIBI. KIBI to keep this anime. So yeah, that's the persona. So let's say enter? Question mark? Yeah, okay. But yeah, hope you have fun watching scary movies, Raccoon. I'm honestly gonna be doing this, a podcast show later on, and then probably just chilling with my friends playing Minecraft Dungeons tonight. Halloween. stare at my mirror in the mostly bare room. A lopsided gray donkey head stares back at me. Some of the seams along the head are beginning to loosen, and the body bears faded stains that I try not to think about. What does that mean? What does that mean? Also, I think I'm gonna have to... One moment. Yep, I know everything just went away. I'm gonna do a weird layout here. So here I am, right? Just so I don't block any. Let's do this. And then I'm gonna add a black or bar or some kind. Where is it? Color source. There we are. Let's say the black. Yes. And then I'm going to crop this to have me just coming out of a dimension. And then boom goes the dynamite. There we go. I'm coming out of a dimension now. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't block it. Oh, I'm still not far enough though. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Layout is peak right now. All right, cool. So now at least I'm not going to be blocking the text. So there's Katie. There's frickin' Addie. Hello. We just got started, Addie, so you're good. Basically, I'm waking up in my room, seeing some things, including faded stains that I try not to think about. I don't know what that means, but okay. The sight of it in front of me makes me question all those hours I spent searching at Costume R Us rentals. But surely this silly costume truly conveys the spirit of Halloween, does it not? I'm also gonna get this camera more eye level. Raise you up. Okay. But yeah, good morning. Making my way to the kitchen and living area, I check my phone. 6 p.m. It's almost time for Irma and Lilia? Yeah, Lilia. So Irma and Lilia to arrive for a little Halloween house party. We've all been working hard on our upcoming visual novel, Alone, a Flame, a Flower. I've been worried about both of them. Lilia's... Why is it not Leah? I like Leah more than Lilia. Lilia's art has looked a little rushed, and Irma's editing has been less eloquent. The stress is really getting to them. As the lead developer of our bite-sized trio, I organize this party to raise our spirits and relax. After all, the reason Lilia and I have been creating stories for so long was for fun and as an escape. When Irma came last year, we started to experiment with visual novels. The way that art, writing, and sound can bring a story to life like no other reignited my passions for stories. Hell yeah, art is freaking amazing. I still remember when Lilia first encouraged me to write. Without her, beep beep. My phone lights up a text from Lilia. Okay. Hey, do I have to think of voices for everybody? Do I have to think of voices, chat? Hello, Wolf Sheep. Wolf Sheep is here in the chat. I don't think I should do voices. It's gonna ruin. Hey, I'm at the door. Sorry I'm a little early. If you're busy, I'm okay. I'm just waiting outside. I love your gardens. What is that even? Gardens? I love your garden. Do we have to do this? Do we have to do this? My overgrown garden. Maybe that's her way of telling me to do some maintenance on it. A thought surfaced in my mind. Perhaps I should try scaring her. Oh. I can imagine now cute Lilia, probably in a frilly dress and bow in her hair, shocked. I can't help it as a smirk forms across my face. Hello, Jay Baker. Jay Baker and Yarrow and Light. Thanks very much for coming by, guys. I quietly sneak up to the door and then thrust the door and yell, Yo! Yo! What is that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. We're just quiet. Okay. I can't keep up the voice. I can't keep up the voice. Sorry, I just want to raise this ever so slightly. I can't keep up this voice. Wow, you scared me. Okay, why am I making her sound like she's a baby though? How underwhelming. Wait, that costume. Lilia starts fidgeting and realizes that I've been staring too long. I quickly avert my eyes. My face is crimson. Lilia, your outfit, it's, not what I expected. I can't do that prissy voice. I can't do that. Oh, do you like it? I'm the devil. You sure are. You sure are, babe. Isn't Halloween about being daring and unexpected? I've always wanted to try wearing things like this, and I finally got the courage to do it. Even though you and Irma would both laugh at me. No, you look great. I just, Lilia pouts. I put a lot of effort into this. A lot of liquid lipstick was wasted to get these blood tears to look right. I was looking at that and I was like, are those supposed to be, what is that? Liquid? What now? Lilia sighs and then stares at me dubiously. Oh, I bet you wish you had this costume instead, well, if you like it, then I like it. Okay, Lilia, out with it. I know you too well to tell when you're lying. I'm not sure what a donkey has to do with Halloween. That's not really, wait, okay, so that's why I did the whole freaking, I don't think I was paying attention earlier. I think I'm dressed as a donkey. I think that's why I did that thing. Gosh dang, okay. I just see Oni-chan in the wolf, from Wolf Sheep. It's just, I'm not sure what a donkey has to do with Halloween. That's not really scary, and it's not really daring either. I'll just wait until Irma gets here. I know she'll understand. Sorry, I take it back. I ignore the urge to pat Lilia on the head. Okay, so she's the ditzy one, I guess. No, it's fine. Come on in. Come into my room. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what to say anymore, Baker says. Okay. Lily and I sit on our knees at opposite ends of the small wooden round table in the living room. She looked down at her hands, fidgeting. I really couldn't take her seriously sitting in front of me wearing something so... Lilia? Yes? So, you're still afraid of doorbells, huh? Hey, that's not it, and you know it's not. I just don't like loud noises, and I didn't want to bother you in case you were busy. Sorry. You never change, do you? Just like when we were kids. Lilia's always been a bit shy, a little strange, and extremely clumsy. Okay, I wasn't expecting her to be this one. But that's her charm, I guess. Something about her makes me want to protect her, or tease her. I've known Lilia for a long... Why are we here? Every time I play one of these, why are we here? Her quirks feel warm and familiar to me. We begin to reminisce about our childhood together. We laugh together about simple things and small pleasures, our little secrets we once shared. There's a comfortable lull in the conversation and Lilia begins looking around the room. I suddenly become self-conscious of my small, sparsely decorated house. There's only 2 rooms, my bedroom and the combined living and kitchen area. There's only 2 rooms, my bedroom and the combined living and kitchen area with the bathroom off to the side, but I couldn't afford to pay anything else in rent. Whoa, hold the phone. If we have our own place, this potentially means this isn't high school. That's all I'm gonna say. G, are you here? Are you okay here by yourself? Hi, Jake, and thank you for the compliment, Yarrow. I appreciate that, dude. I wish more people watch things other than the reactions, though, I gotta admit. Because I like to do my discussion videos, and those don't perform anywhere near as well. But I'm glad you enjoy the content, man. Don't worry about me, Lilia. I hate that name, Lilia. It's much better here alone, which I would appreciate. Yeah. It's quiet, peacefully quiet. I don't have to hear my mom and dad yelling at each other all the time. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's nice here. Lilia seems deep in thought, her expression unreadable. But, you still haven't unpacked all your stuff. Lilia points to a few boxes in the corner of the room, stacked haphazardly. Would it help if we did it together? Stop being cute. Stop being cute. Well, those boxes have some of my grandmother's stuff she left me before passing. I don't know. I can't bring myself to go near it. There's probably bottles of human eyes and fingernails inside and weird spell books or something. KIBI, sorry. I know how you feel about your grandmother. About witches. It's alright. I'm doing fine. I promise next time you come, there'll be no boxes in sight. Well, as long as you're doing okay, KIBI. And you know, if you ever need it, I can come over a bit more often. Okay. I just realized this isn't Twitch, so we don't have Twitch clips. Oh no. It must be difficult being by yourself and doing everything alone. There's Loves Most. Shout out Loves Most. She was looking forward to this. Loves Most, you haven't missed too much. We have just... it's Halloween. I'm in a donkey outfit. I have my own apartment. And this is a childhood friend of mine, Lilia, and our friend... what is her name? Irma? Something. My other friend's gonna be coming over soon, and we're editing a visual. We're creating a visual novel together, of course. Anyways, just during the day, of course, I can help you with some chores. I live really close, so it's not a big deal. Or you can move in, you know. Actually, don't do that. I want my peace and quiet. And I promise that if I break anything, I'll definitely buy a new one. I smiled. I could tell Lilia was trying her best. Lilia, Hello? Bring, bring! A loud voice called out, followed by a doorbell ringing. I'm fine, Lily. I'm gonna call her Lily. I hate the name Lilia. I just hate it. I'm calling her Lily. That's my nickname for her. I can't stand Lilia. No. Come on, that must be Irma. Okay, I was right. It is Irma. Okay. Okay. So here comes Irma. There she is. Okay. The three of us crowd around the tiny round table. Oh, and the other thing you missed, Loves, is that there's like a box from my grandmother that I haven't unpacked yet, and she had something to do with the witches or something like that. But yeah. Irma says, KIBI, okay, I don't want to give each of them voices. KIBI, I have to ask, what were you I can't do that. Irma says, KIBI, I have to ask, what were you thinking when you bought that costume? So neither of them get it. I don't know why I'm a donkey either. You too, Irma? As my editor, you're supposed to go along with my decisions. Editing is a lot more than spelling errors, you know. Plus, if I went along with all your ideas, I think we would have half the following. Oh, Irma. You two just don't get the true spirit of Halloween. What's with the girly frills anyway, Irma? I think she looks cute. Huh? Well, this is what all witches wear, you stupid baka, stupid donkey. All right. I want to see how many times Keeps changes their voices. It's gonna happen a lot, Jake. I really doubt that. Hey, I'm thinking Irma looks cute. Don't you think, KIBI? Cute, huh? Oh, Irma's face changed when Lily said that. I looked Irma up and down, and she seemed to flinch at my gaze, but I didn't say a word. It almost looked like she expected an answer. I guess. Oh no. Oh no! Here we go! I mean... oh no. Okay. Is this just gonna change the entire game? Okay, so here's the thing. Sexy? So this is Lily. Lilia, but I'm calling her Lily this entire game. I refuse to call her Lilia. Lily, she's hot. And we had way more build-up in this game so far. Irma, she's cute. And we just met. But I find her much more cute than Lily. So, chat, you put your choice. Who do you find more cute? I have my answer I'm gonna put right now, but I'm curious, who do you find more cute? Who do you find more cute? And also, if you're watching the replay, let me know that in the comments. I personally think Irma's more cute. They're both cute, but I think Irma's more cute. I guess she is kind of cute with the frills. Like I care about your opinion, Baka. Okay, she's a tsundere. Look at the face. Look at her face. All right. Which one is Monica? Katie says. Irma's way more cute, Lusmo says. Irma's blue hair, best girl. Okay, so we got 2 for Irma in the chat and 1 for Lily. Okay. Yeah, okay. Steffi prefers which girl? Oh, okay, here's Steffi. Hi, Steffi. Thanks for coming. Can somebody recap what's happened so far for Steffi and anybody else that just joins? Irma pouted, but she looked a bit happy for some reason. It's the pigtails too. I like the pigtails. Like, and she's got shorter hair. I have a thing with shorter hair. I've started to realize that the past couple of months. I really like it when girls just have hair like right at their shoulders or something. I think that's freaking cute. Oh, by the way, am I late? I thought we were all meeting at 7. Unless you two planned something beforehand. No, Lily just came early. A rare occurrence for her, but it's better than last time when she was 30 minutes late because she fell over and scraped her knee. Hey! Keeps giving us his cake list. Oh, right. Of course. So, are we ready to be... Are we ready to be for some scary stories? Is that what we're doing? Oh, that's right. That's why we're here. I forgot. That was said at the beginning. And then... Irma and Lily leaned in closer to me as I lowered my voice. It crept closer and closer. The monster all men feared. It scared even the most powerful and richest people on Earth. Only a few were not overcome by fear from even the thought of the monster, but to all who encountered it, it left terrible scars and trauma on them. Mimi was working at her desk, not noticing as the creature silently inched closer and closer. She nonchalantly flipped her calendar to the next date. And there it was, the mark of the sickly, ugly, hideous monster written with a red marker. The words read... I paused for dramatic effect. Lily and Irma inched closer to me, their eyes wide like saucers. Are you sure? Because Irma's eyes are closed. So this is something I didn't mention in the recap. We're getting together for this Halloween little mini party between us because we want like a break from the visual novel we're working on. So we're just kind of having like a fun Halloween evening, kind of like we are right now. Final CG due today. Stupid. Huh? Roar! The deadline monster pounced on Mimi. The evil spawn of the devil consumed the poor artist girl, and she was never seen again. I smiled smugly with satisfaction. KIBI, I'm a bit disappointed and worried about our future as visual novel developers with stories like that. Yeah, we're all visual novel people, by the way. Irma stood up and turned the lights back on. Are we done already? These stories are really quite boring. Irma stifled a yawn. Especially for a guy who brags about being half witch blood or whatever that means. Irma. What's with that anyway? A lot of your concepts involve evil witches. You know they're not real, right? Evil witches don't exist and can't hurt you. Okay, how about we have a food break? Irma, don't go there. Huh? Excuse me, KIBI? You know what? I stormed off to the boxes with my grandmother's belongings. Inside the very top of a bunch of strange jars and emblems was a light blue, hard-covered book. Some strange lettering adorned the front. The gold leaf writing flickered and danced among the light. Excuse me? At the bottom, written in plain English, was a small encryption that simply read, Sybil. This. I brought the book over. Look at Irma. Look at Irma. As my grandmother's spell book, witches are very real and very dangerous. You don't really expect me to believe that, do you? Fine. What is this book, anyway? Irma came up next to me. What? This doesn't make any sense at all. KIBI, you don't have to do this. Why don't we do something else? I opened the book, flickering through the pages. More of the same strange, squiggly lettering was inside, with diagrams and various pictures of flowers, eyeballs, and animal parts. Suddenly, I find a word I recognize. Cherish. Blinking again, the words change back to nonsensical squiggles. A spell with cherish in it can't be a bad thing. Plus, witches are female, and last time I checked, that doesn't include me. Besides, my mom never had any powers. I focused hard on the words, and slowly they began to make sense. As I read the sounds out, the words turned golden, translating themselves in English. They whom I cherish. Someone I cherish, huh? I thought about Lily. KIBI, what are you doing? KIBI, something feels bad about this. Hath done me wrong. KIBI, this isn't funny. Please stop. I believe you, okay? And shall now be forever perished? I stopped myself from reading the last word. The book began to glow in my hands and then finally enshrouded the room in a bright golden light. I instinctively covered my eyes. The light was blinding. I heard Irma yelp, followed by a soft thunk on kind of sound. Then it was dark again. I opened my eyes. Are you okay, KIBI? What was that? I don't know. Lily! Lily was lying on the floor, motionless. Lily, wake up. Lily, wake up. Sorry, I forgot the voice. Lily, wake up. KIBI, do something. My body felt icy and drained. Perish. She's... Lilia! Lilia was silent no matter how much Irma shook her vigorously, desperately. There was no movement of any There was no movement or any sign of her waking up. Lilia! Oh no, please! Irma put her head against Lily's chest, listening for a heartbeat. Bruh. Seconds felt like hours. She's still breathing, KIBI. What the hell did you do? She won't wake up! We have to call an ambulance now! No. We don't have much time. We need to reverse the hex. Is this some sort of joke to you? No, we can't call the ambulance. I think I accidentally hexed her. I tried to scan through the book, but there wasn't much else I could understand. Most of it looked like nonsense to me. If only there was a way we could decipher it. Maybe there was another book on how to reverse a hex. The book we need to reverse the spell. I wasn't lying when I was saying I was born from a line of witches. What do you mean? I look back at the book, the golden words danced. By midnight, they will take their final breath. It says by midnight. If we can just figure out how to reverse it before then. Irma peered over my shoulder at the book. What language is this anyway? It doesn't look like any kind of script I've ever seen. Irma, please, for Lily, I need you to trust me. I know it's hard to believe, but the ambulance aren't going to be able to do anything about this. Please, Irma, I don't think I can do this alone. Okay. Oh, okay. KIBI, tell me what we need to do. I trust you. Let's save Lilia together. Irma, she always was the strongest one in the group. If she didn't believe me right now, I'm not sure I could believe myself. The library. They might have a book I can decipher the writing with, or anything else by Sybil. It's not too far from here. We need to hurry. Let's go. Lilia, we will save you. 8 p.m. 4 hours until midnight. Holy shit. We have our setup, boys and girls. What'd you think? We have our setup. Hannah, what have I missed so far? Oh no. Oh man, what do you think, chat? Katie, I like my long hair. I'm just like looking at the chat for a moment. Also, major rip to Lesmos. Also, major rip to me. I'm growing my hair out. I'm not saying girls aren't cute when they have long hair. I'm just saying me personally, I like it when they have it like shoulder length, but that's just me. I've dated long-haired girls, yeah. Let's see. So Lesmo, so I have to ask, is this one of those kind of visual novels? I like how Doki Doki was so huge that it literally left an impact on everybody that looks at visual novels. Like, that's something to say, like when a game made that much of an impact, because visual novels, they're not all twisted. It was just Doki Doki. But we'll see. We'll find out. I don't think so, though. I think it's gonna be normal. So to recap everything, okay, love's meant something else, like perverted. We'll see. To recap everything, Hannah, basically, two friends of mine. I think Lily is my childhood friend. They both came over, and we're all visual novel editors, and we're taking a break. We had like a Halloween get-together to hang out. We're all in our costumes. I'm in a donkey outfit. Lily's in a devil outfit. Irma's in a witch outfit, and we were just telling ghost stories and stuff, but after me and Irma get in a debate, I show some things from my grandmother, who was said to be a witch, and it turns out I accidentally hexed my longtime friend, Lily, and she is now potentially going to die by the midnight if we don't find a way to reverse the hex. So that's basically what's happened. Here we go. Oh, but decision-wise, I said Irma was cute, who's the witch girl that I'm with right now. I wonder if I said Lily was cute, would that made me... This game does have apparently like 5 different endings, so... We weave our way through the busy city streets, with the mid-October sunset dyeing the sky a harsh red. As if the remnants of summer were still lingering about, the air is warm and humid, and fighting what is now the midst of fall. By the way, thanks guys. Thanks so much for coming by. Just appreciate you, the live chat, and also if you're watching the replay, feel free to leave comments if you watch the replay. Appreciate your time. It's hot. I told you we should have had a drink before we left. But why do they make us stutter so much? I'm not doing the stuttering bullshit. I only picture Lily being the one that stutters. The more time we spend dawdling about, the less time we have to save. Bleh. You know what I mean. I'd rather die from this heat than have her die. Look, there it is. She is pretty goddamn cute. can I just say that? She is pretty goddamn cute. Also, I think we're all in college, so just FYI. That detail is very important. Irma skips ahead of me, pointing towards a fairly modern, lavish building in the distance. Look at that smile, though. That smile. That smile. You seem excited. Excited is the wrong word. We have to save Lily, right? She smiles as she says that, but inside, like me, she's worried. Right. Who's to say what will happen, but right now, we both have to try our best. That's what she'd do for us. I follow after Irma, the two of us making our way towards the library. I can't remember the last time I came here, but for certain, it was probably a happier occasion. We make our approach on the building, staring at our reflections in the glass-paned windows as we head towards the doors. Stop! Looking at my reflection when I'm right in front of you. Oh, by the way, also this girl's a tsundere. Who said I was looking at you? Why wouldn't you? I'm cute after all. Did she really just say that? Did you really just say that? Irma pouts as she walks towards the library's entrance. For some reason, her behavior seems a little off. Her arm reaches out to the door handles, but I stand by her side. I notice it won't budge no matter how much she tries. Why won't it open? I think it's locked. I look up at the door. A small paper sign hangs tapped inside the window. Okay. Let's add the silly voice. Let me get a sip of water. I'm gonna add the silly voice. Just for a bit. Just for a bit. Closed. It's closed. Well, of course it is. A library opened this late and on Halloween? I know that. Fucking can't. Okay. But then what are we going to do? I can't. Irma's once determined expression has quietly shifted to one of panic. She begins pacing back and forth. Calm down. As much as I don't want to admit it, she's right. If we can't get inside, then there's no way we'll be able to decode this book by midnight. Maybe we could get around the back. I'm just gonna make her Minnie. I'm just gonna make her talk like Minnie, okay? I'm just gonna make her talk like a Minnie. What? We're breaking in! I can't. Shh. When she puts it like that, it sounds like I'm a criminal. But is it really such a bad thing to save someone? Someone so important to me? I can't picture her with a Minnie voice. I don't know what voice to do for her. Okay, I need to figure this out. What's a good voice for a tsundere? What's a good voice for a tsundere? It has to be something, I picture childish, I really do. Something that's really just, not obnoxious, but childish. This is me getting into character. I'm like trying to, if I, okay, I think I got it. I look around both in an attempt to gather my thoughts and to find another way in. We can't give up, and the door certainly isn't going to stop us. Come on, this way. I began walking towards the back of the large building. It looks bigger and more ominous at night. So we are breaking in! I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what I'm doing. Irma follows me with a panic expression, but the sparkle in her eye tells a different story. It's the same look I see when she's excited. A new idea, a new burst of motivation. I've worked. God damn, thank you so much. Killing it today. Keep the silly voices. Thank you so much, Loves. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Loves.
Killing it today. Keep the silly voices.
Also, if I still have that alert up, I need to move that. Where's that alert? Boom. Sorry. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Loves. Really appreciate that. Okay, I will try to keep up the silly voices. Irma quickly takes a spot at my side as the two of us head around the rear of the building. None of us make any attempt to be sneaky. I just don't know what's the right voice. Like, I feel like I can nail Lily. I get really into voice acting sometimes. And I feel like I can nail Lily, but I don't know what voice to give Irma. No one to visit the library at this time. We walk up to the closest fire exit we can find. We need to do whatever it takes to save Lily. I approach the door as Irma steps behind me as if she was watching actions intently. Taking a small run up, I push my weight against the door and attempt to get inside, but alas, it doesn't budge. Hannah says, I kind of pictured a bratty Valley Girl voice, but IDK. That's what I mean, I don't think I can nail that. I think that makes sense. A bratty Valley Girl voice. Is this a bratty girl's voice? Like, I'm almost there. I think I can hear it in my voice. No, but this sounds like a blonde that's okay. Oh, I hear it right now. This is the voice. Like, I don't understand. KIBI, it won't open. There it is. KIBI, it won't open. It won't. Okay, there it is. Okay, it won't open. Like, what are you even talking about? There it is. That's it right there. Okay. It won't happen. I try a few more times out of desperation, but it doesn't move an inch. Well, it is a fire door. It's not going to open from the outside. I guess you're right. That's not silly, though. That's, like, more accurate than silly. I probably should have thought about that beforehand. Damn. The more we try, the harsher it feels inside. It's a feeling I despise. Uselessness. We need to get in here. Okay, I'm making this silly, but I'm also trying to take this serious because we need to save Lily. There must be some other way. There has to be. Maybe we can call up the librarian and say it's an emergency? Feelings of despair wash over me as I stare towards the ground without contempt for my surroundings. I grasp onto anything I can think of. Irma was silent for a few moments and then... What if I... Before I lift my head, I hear a loud shatter as Irma lets out a faint yelp. Ah! I didn't expect it to be that loud! You're not helping either. Look in the direction of the noise, my eyes trace their ways upwards from a pile of shattered glass towards a small broken window. She didn't, did she? What's that look for? I thought we were breaking in! But isn't that a bit much? Do you want to go to prison? Prison? Well, I'm not serious, but I don't want to go to prison. They're not serving faux gras in prison, are they? Calm down. I'm pretty sure your your expensive taste would be the least of your problems. If she's into expensive shit, she's no longer for me. Okay. Anyhow, stop worrying. We're not going to prison. At least I don't think we are. I'm so addicted to nailing this voice. What if I just did the Monica voice? Does anybody remember what I did for Monica? I think I see a lot of newer like fans here that weren't around for the Doki Doki streams, but this is the voice of Monica, FYI. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we can get through the window. Just don't cut yourself on the glass. That's Monica's voice. Did you hit your head? The window's too high to reach. Oh, well, obviously you'll have to lift me up. I'm certainly not lifting you up. When was the last time you dieted, huh? That's Monica's voice. That's the voice I gave Monica. I ignore the rude remark on someone who indulges in copious amounts of faux glass and triple cream brie. Alright. Irma walks towards the window, turning her head in just away so that her face is out of my sight. Come on. Since it's shattered, I can reach into the window and lock it from the inside. Then we can crawl through. She says as confident as she appears. I can't do Monica's voice. Monica's voice is just, it's funny, but I can't keep that up. I guess we're going to save Lily. We're going to have to take risks like these. Risking an illegal break-in is nothing compared to losing our friend. Lift me up. So stupid. As she stands with her back facing me, I approach Irma from behind as she reaches up to the window and places my hands. Okay, hold on. Said boy, are you just starting this game or what? I haven't been here before. Yes. What on earth? I just try to see the reactions to the Monica voice. What is even happening? Okay, I can't do the Monica voice anymore. So I'm gonna grab Irma and lift her through this broken glass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eep! Let me take a moment here. Let's all just take one moment here, really quick. Alright, I'm good. Well, watch it! It tickles a bit. You told me to. Where's the broken glass? Irma turns to me and pouts before facing the window yet again. Just what's wrong with this girl? Okay, I'm ready. She's albeit with a ragged breath. I guess that's my cue to hoist her up. With steady hands, I raise Irma towards the window. She's lighter than I expected. Her skin feels smooth. Sometimes I forget Irma's a girl. How can you forget she's a girl when she's that goddamn cute? Almost there, just a bit more. Maybe I should just have like the most obnoxious girl voice. I know my most obnoxious, like my fabulous voice. I guess I need to settle on something though. I think I'm just gonna stick with something normal. I guess a gust of wind suddenly rustles her skirt as I avert my eyes while I assume she's unlocking the window. Don't look! I'm not! Soon enough, she becomes weightless as she crawls through the small window, disappearing inside before a small thud. Ow! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. There's a bit of glass on the floor, so watch your landing. Can you get in? I'll try. Taking a few steps back, I prepare myself for a run up to the window. Enough so that I can reach the ledge and hopefully climb through. Now that she's opened it, I don't have to worry too much about slicing my hands open on shards of glass, at least. Well, here goes nothing. Without hesitation, I pick up my pace and make a leap for the window, barely managing to hold on as I attempt to wiggle my way through. You're lucky you're smaller than me. Is that a compliment or an insult? Soon enough, I managed to slip my way through the window, landing on the floor with a thud, in the same comical manner as Irma. It's fairly dark in the library, only small slivers of light filter through the windows. You were literally looking. I don't want to say anywhere. My mind is like, what kind of channel is this? She became a man of countryside. Soon enough, I managed to slip my way through the window. Well, we're in. I don't condone property damage, but that was a good call on your part. Thanks, Irma. She looks away with a blush. I didn't do anything worth thanking me for. Anyway, let's go see if we can find any clues about that book. With a huff, Irma begins a path towards the main concourse of the library. I decide to follow suit, raising myself up to the floor as I pat myself down. Wait for me! I chase after her and soon enough arrive at the back at her side. The two of us now alone in this empty, dusty building. Wait, wouldn't they have cameras in here? Oh. Maybe we're heading for prison after all. Let's just say we're lost. Irma ends her sentence with a subdued, nervous laugh as if we're brushing off the situation we found ourselves in. That aside, how should we go about decoding this book? You're just going to ignore that we might be future inmates? There's no use worrying about trouble now. Excuse me. You don't need to shout. Irma looks towards the floor with a dejected expression. I guess the stress of everything has really made itself manifest. And loves most Jesus when I become Brady. I'm sorry. It's okay. You care about Lily, right? So we need to do our best together. She's right. Seeing her like this. So to prerequisites to those just joining, I believe like Lily, the person that we're trying to save, she has been my friend for longer. I believe. I think Irma's a bit more new. I think. So I could be wrong, but that's what it seemed like to me. It'd be wrong for me not to say something meaningful in return. So she just said, it's okay, you care about Lily, so we're gonna save her. I mean, we're gonna save her. Loves most we advancing the relationship or nah? I mean, it's not like I don't care about her, but we gotta save Lily. That's what's important right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna make her blush. I care about you too. Tsundere mode on. Here we go. I care about you too. Which is why we'll do our best together. That's what we always done, right? Irma looks away, visibly flustered. I guess that was a little embarrassing. You don't need to say it, but thank you. She returns her gaze to me, albeit this time with a smile. It's a cute sight. It is a very cute sight, FYI, complimented by a rosy blush in her cheeks. You too. I didn't say anything. Right, let's go look for clues. I make my way to the nearest bookshelf, almost stumbling over my feet in the process. KIBI, what exactly are we meant to be looking for again? Right, sorry, everything happened so fast. The author's name is Sybil, so anything you can find by her. Sybil what? That's a weird name. Hey, what about this? Irma shows me a book she randomly picked up from the shelf in cursive Latin. Irma, that's just cursive Latin. Well, how am I supposed to know the difference? I can't read witch. Isn't that your job? Well, we wouldn't be in this situation if I could read the spell book. I can only read some of it. And why the spell book worked is a mystery to me. What do you mean? My mom never had any strange powers, and well, I'm a guy. I never met my grandmother, but I do know she had powers. My parents used to fight about it all the time, even when I was a child. In the end, I never even got to meet my grandmother before she passed. And that, not that I would have wanted to, but I accidentally clicked too early. KIBI, I'm sorry, I didn't know. This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's not. Irma, you didn't know. Anyway, we have to find Lily. It was really difficult for me growing up dealing with their constant fighting, but Lily, that's right. Lily is the one who pushed me to write. She's the one who saved me. It was so long ago, but I still remember it so clearly. Flashback. Flashback. They're freaks! And you want to go back to them? Isn't that why you ran away with me in the first place? But she's my mother. She's dying. I could clearly hear my parents fighting a few rooms away from us. Come on, Andy. You know what it was like growing up in that household. You know how much you hated it. You want to put that on our son? Hey. Snap. A nervous but determined little voice called out to me, followed by the snap of her fingers.
Stop.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Where's Madsen? Where's Madsen? Somebody get Madsen in here right now. I hope Madsen's watching this replay. If he's watching this replay, literally find the timestamp for him. She's freaking adorable. What the heck, is that a lolly? No, she's just adorable. She's adorable. Look at her. Just because somebody's adorable, that doesn't mean it's like, oh, I'm a pervert. No. She's freaking adorable. Which book will you read with me? Or which book will you read to me today? You're so good at storytelling. No, Lily, this music is kind of loud. Hold on. It's a little bit atrociously loud. Okay. I don't really feel like reading today, and I've already read them all 1,000 times. But what about Prince Philip? Or Princess Aurora? I want to know what happened. What's the point? Philip saves Aura from the evil witch, and blah blah blah. They have a happy ending. They're all the same story. I huffed and looked away from Lily. The sadness and patheticness in her eyes made me mad. She never had to go through any of this. The shouting continued. I felt numb to it by now. But KIBI! What, Lily? I already said no. I threw one of the picture books on the ground. It opened to the page of the evil witch, Samantha, imprisoning Princess Diana Sands. Manuel just joined. The good old KIBI book. Hey! Oh my god, Manuel's here. Manuel, you need to get Madsen in here right now, because this is literally the scene for Madsen. Madsen is our friendly, not pedophile, but he is our friendly neighborhood, sort of lolly lover. It was our favorite book. She loved to look at the pictures while I read to her. She said, somebody has to recap everything for Manuel. Can somebody recap a lot for Manuel? She said I made the characters come alive. But Lily didn't back down, even though she was slightly shaking nervous. She looked at me with determination in her eyes. I couldn't return her gaze. What is it? You and me. Huh? You and me. We're going to write a book together. Something new. Something way better. It can be whatever you want. What? But Lily, you can hardly read, let alone write. Then I'll draw the pictures. Lily already started grabbing some crayons and papers. Here, she said, thrusting a pencil at my face. I don't have all day, you know. My drawings are... Look at this shit. Really good. Oh, God. Lily had already begun drawing with the rare and fiery intensity. I allowed myself to be swept up into the escape she created. Since then, Lily and I never stopped writing, never stopped drawing. It became our little bond. When we were down, we would draw, we would write. Before we knew it, Lily and I had formed a kind of intense bond, but one that was different, strange and mature from when we were children. I felt more fragile. Lily, I really... KIBI, are you okay? I'm fine, I just got lost in my thoughts. You know, Lily is the one who encouraged me to write. She saved me in a way. I see. But... I know I haven't been... I know I haven't known you nearly as long as you've known Lily. Okay, so I was correct, yeah. So, maybe I don't have a right to say anything, but I think you don't give yourself enough credit, KIBI. Lily might have saved you once, but right now, in all these years, KIBI, you've saved yourself and so many others with your writing and your creativity. You really inspire me. I mean, I wouldn't agree to be your editor if I didn't think you had a talent. And now you write for yourself, don't you? Oh, I guess. Just don't let it get to your head, okay? I know. Thanks, Irma. She smiles back at me. Okay. Let's look for books by Sybil now. We weave our way through several bookshelves, tracing each letter one by one. P, Q, R, S. It's what? I follow Irma's gaze, and to our amazement, a series of books within author Sybil lined the bookshelves before us. That was easier than I thought. Well, what do you mean, well? Let's start looking. Like a child, Irma pulls all the books from the shelf, making a cluttered mess on the floor. I suppose that's one way to do it, but by the looks of things, it'll take a while to go through all of these. She just pulls them all out. Time quickly passes as two of us skim through the books before us. As each page goes by, the more fruitless our endeavors become. Nobody's got a recap for Manuel? Son of a bitch. The idea of mystical spell books and secret codes being stored in a public library was a stupid one to begin with. Basically, Manuel, that little girl, that's my friend Lily. I accidentally hexed her with my grandma's witch books in an argument me and Irma were having, and it's Halloween, we're all dressed up, and now I'm a donkey, and Irma and I are trying to find a book that we can translate, basically figure out a way that we can like reverse the hex. That's the nutshell. Super duper nutshell. These are just children's stories. Who would have thought a witch would be such a great writer? I'm sure if the kids who read these actually met the author, they'd be more frightened by appearances at the tale themselves industrial saved by knights in shining armor. Just what is this woman's problem? Is she writing out her own fantasies or something? In an act of frustration, I take hold of our beloved spellbook and toss it towards a nearby bookshelf. Oh my god, Dom's here. Big sip! Dom, you actually missed who I believe you would find more big sip. That's the girl we're trying to save. I find this girl more big sip, but yeah. I just realized I just revealed to everybody what big sip means. Well, have fun with that. In an act of frustration, okay. What did you do that for? What if you ruin it and we can't save Lilia? It's just... Wait a second. I look towards the floor at the spellbook I just tossed. Its back cover is strewn open on the floor, revealing a short biography of the author in plain English. What we've been looking for was in our hands all along. Excuse me, all along. What? What's that look for? Read this. I quickly pick the book up from the ground, presenting it to Irma as she looks back towards me with confusion. I don't get it. Read the last part. This renowned witch, This renowned witch, okay, also known for her mystical fairy tales and enchanting stories for young human minds, blah blah blah. Wait, she lives in the forest? Right. Well, look at her face. Well, we found out she writes children's stories. Perhaps she's not a bad person after all. We'll only know for sure once we pay her a visit. We need to save Lily, and fast. Right, I guess we can come back later and clean up all these books. Yeah, and the broken window that you created. Tracing back the way we came, it doesn't take us long to exit the library. Our passion now reignited as the hope inside us. Okay, so we're gonna go to the forest to find the witch herself. It's that passion with which we chase our dreams, the three of us. Lily's not with us, but we'll see. Uh-oh. Dark woods. The sound of nature encompasses us as we delve further through the forest, tracing our way along a winding, cobbled path with darkness as our only company. I look behind me, tilting my head down to see Irma's fingers press softly against the fabric of my cuff, holding my sleeve tightly as she trails behind me. Ooh. How far did you say this place was? You think they would have built a road out here? Just how does this woman get her mail? Do you really think anyone's going to be writing letters to a witch? I guess we're both scared. Irma's grip of my sleeve tightens as the fabric constricts around my skin, pulling the sleeve against my shoulder as she continues to tug on my arm, all the while batting her eyes in every possible direction. She's scared, and I have to admit, I can kind of see where she's coming from. The looming shadow of the trees canopying over us, blocking out any hope of seeing the evening sky above. It's a sight I would have liked to share with her. Okay. All I can do is hope she'll be alright. We don't have much time, we're talking about Lily. What are you stopping for? Irma cries out, her nervousness too apparent through her thinly veiled attempts to composure. I never thought I'd see her like this. It's nothing. Don't worry. I guess I'm really missing Lily. I look back towards Irma with a weak smile. Right now, I don't think my heart could muster much else. You say that, but it's about her, isn't it? What makes you think that? Ever since she faded, you've had this sad look on your face. All day. Why wouldn't I? If we don't do something, she'll... I know! It's just... I think... Before she can finish, an ominous figure lunges from the bushes behind us. Ah! Startled, Irma jumps back behind me, wrapping her arms tightly around my waist as the figure approaches. The sight of glowing, red eyes clash against the depths of the shadows as a vicious scowl scrapes our eardrums. It's wolf! The beast stands before us, fangs drawn as it pants and salivates. All I can assume is its prey. Us. What are we gonna do? Just stay calm. 1,000 thoughts rush in my head, encasing me in a sea of doubt, uncertainty, courage, and fear. I'd read about how to deal with animal attacks before, but this is the first time I found myself needing to know. Just why can't I think straight? The sight before me slowly but surely drifts into haziness. The trees, the path, Irma, everything becomes a misty figure as the wolf's eyes dig deeper into my consciousness, fear running through my every vein. For now, let's just back away slowly. If we make ourselves look less like a threat, maybe it'll go away. Are you alright? You don't look so good. As we stand entrapped by the wolf's presence, the creature makes a swift dash towards us, right in the direction of... Irma, look out! Without realizing it, my body moves into the air, jolting itself in front of Irma as I block the impending swipe. Though what was once a dark, commanding figure quickly dissipates into the air as I hit the ground hard. Irma standing frozen against the backdrop of crisp autumn leaves peeking out of the dark in the occasional strand of light. An apparition? What? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like we had nothing to worry about. It was just a ghost. A ghost? I'm joking. I'm so tired of how much I am stuttering. God damn it. I just think maybe the stress of today is getting to our heads. It certainly feels like it. The world around me reflects the feelings of my heart. Maybe I hit my head. Whatever it was, thank you. What are you thanking me for? Where did your usual courageousness go? Do you really think I can be like that? I can't. Not without you. The look in your eyes, I only ever saw it around her. But you protected me. Even if it was just an appetite, or whatever. Apparition. The look on Irma's face, it's one of embarrassment. The rosy color of her cheeks strewn above the paleness of her skin. It really does make her look cute sometimes. Irma smiles as she extends her hands out towards me, albeit shaking slightly all the while. Battlestead, we are on our way to a witch, so stay tuned. The warmth of her skin meets mine, contrasting against the cooling night air as I take her hand in my own, our fingers clasping around each other's. We're holding hands. Okay. She's being cute. She's being cute. It's kind of annoying though, because I'm always a sucker for like the childhood friend that you have feelings for. I always really like that in stories. But I just find this girl physically more cute, and she's not as much of a ditz as Lily is. But Lily's the childhood friend, and I'm kind of a sucker for that. Can we stay like this for a while? You're still scared? Of course I'm not. It's just... Is it bad to say that I've enjoyed spending time with you today? How so? Irma looks away, her cheeks still crimson in color as she tightens her grip on my hand. You know, what with Lily's condition and all, it's wrong for me to be selfish. What do you mean? I have a feeling of what she's hinting at, but something inside me doesn't want to say it out loud. Don't worry. It's nothing. She released her grip on my hand before taking a single step ahead, turning back to face me. Come on. We haven't got much time. Irma returns her gaze to the path ahead of us, bashfully taking another step further into the darkness, a stark contrast to her prior uneasiness. I follow suit, breaking into a faster pace in an attempt to catch up with her, taking my place at her side. God damn it. God damn it. Freaking chat. The cobbled path quickly fades into the... Sorry, I'm just laughing at Battleset's comment. The cobbled path below quickly fades into the dirt beneath our feet. The once hard texture of solid ground becoming sandy and soft as we tread further into the natural landscape. Are you sure we're going the right way? What if we're lost? This is the only way we can go. Still, she's got a point. The safety of the hard stone path has quickly fleeted as we soon find ourselves enclosed by nothing but pure wilderness. The looming night continues to shroud us as we strive forwards to reach our destination. The two of us together. A cool breeze blows amongst us as we walk side by side further down the beaten path of dirt, stone, and grass. It's odd, the ever-present sense of unease fills the atmosphere and neither of us say a word, pressing forward on our mission to save Lily. The silence is choking. I'd once thought of Irma as a very brave and brash girl, but something about her right now tells me that was never the case. She's... cute. Excuse me? Am I cute? What? Irma returns to me with a red expression coating on her face. Her hair flutters in the breeze as she stares towards me with a determined expression. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You heard what I said. Am I cute? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I can't. This is why I can't do this shit, man. I get too into it. I get too into it. With an even stronger expression than before, Irma inches closer towards me, her nervous voice contrasting her strong posture. I don't know how to answer. That look in your eyes when you were protecting me, I'd only seen that around her. Lily? Irma flinches at the mention of her name. She's jealous! She's jealous! What do you mean? Deep down the answer is already there, but something inside me doesn't want to admit it. Oh no! Not the good. I've always wished that you'd look at me like that. I guess my wish came true, right? Irma's glossy pink lips upturn as she feigns a smile. One of nervousness, denial, guilt. Whatever it is, I can't put my finger on it. She's cute, but when my heart wants something else, someone else, being in this position is hard. Oh no! Oh no! It's saying, okay, so this is what happened earlier on in the game if you're joining late. It did seem like from the very beginning of this game, and even like during the library a little bit, like my heart, like the character at least, you know, persona, is pretty dead set on the childhood friend that is Lily. Not like super, it's not like adamantly said, but it's becoming clear as you go through the game that I potentially have feelings for Lily, and she's helped me through many things. And this is interesting because now it's saying she's like subtly hinting that she likes me. She's basically saying it. But now I'm saying my heart wants something else, but being in this position is hard. Oh no. Oh no. I see the girls in the chat. Steffi and Love's most like, go get her! Oh no. Just what do I want? I know how you feel about Lily. I guess I'm just a little jealous. It's all. Finishing her sentence with a laugh, Irma averts her eyes from mine, biting her lips nervously as she pauses for a thought. Anyway, just ignore me. I don't know what I'm saying. You're saying something from the heart, right? Huh? Irma returns her gaze to me, now visibly shocked, as her mouth hangs ajar and the blush on her face deepens. But at a time like this, it's wrong. Just forget it, okay? I can't. Something inside me can't. I don't know what to do. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Chat, what do we do? What do we do? Jay Baker, oh heck to the no. Lusmos, I know this all too well. From what end though, Lusmos? From what end? Oh no. So basically, if I talk about my feelings, I'm assuming that means that's gonna be me being honest and how I feel about Lily and just being upfront about it. If I talk about her feelings, who knows, maybe I'll just still be set on Lily, but I'll at least be addressing hers. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? I think telling her how you feel is the most important. But we are... I don't know. I don't know. Love says, I think telling her about how you feel is most important. But we already know her feeling. We don't, I mean, do the right thing, be honest, talk about your feelings. But I have a feeling. I have a feeling there's like different subtext. Are we reading the same thing here? Because I basically have a feeling you saying talking about your feelings means that you're going with Lily. But if you talk about her feelings, then you're going to be going with Irma. I have a feeling that's what it means. Because the game's been teasing at this idea that you feel for Lily. But if you talk about her feelings, then you're humoring the idea of being with Irma. So that's why I'm saying... Oh, shit. Maybe, or she may talk about feelings with you. Heck, IDK, I'm not magic. That's what I mean. I want to know exactly what these things mean. Oh, chat thinks there's 3 people that said I should talk about my feelings. Oh no, but I think it's gonna make me go with Lily if I do that, and I kind of want Irma. I kind of want Irma. No. And plus, she's saying it's wrong for me to talk about my feelings right now. It's wrong for me to do so. And that's the other thing. She's saying it's wrong for her to talk about her feelings right now. And I don't want her to feel like that. Like, that's bullshit. You should be able to tell me your feelings. Fuck you. I think you should talk about her feelings puts... Sorry. I don't want... Chat says this, I say this. Oh. What are you trying to say? I told you to forget it. If you keep asking, I don't know how long I'll be able to hold it together. Now really isn't the time. And it's all my fault, really. I don't think it's your fault. Huh? It's okay to feel that way. Emotions are stubborn after all, aren't they? I know what it feels like. To say that I can't understand how she feels, that'd be wrong, but just what would be right? While I have my own feelings, someone I want to be there for, the feelings are the same for the both of them. At some point, I'm going to need to confront those very emotions that we hold so dearly. Anyway, we're a team, right? We need to find Lily fast. See, and that's why I'm happy that I did that, because that's the thing. Like, if I talk about my feelings, then I feel like I'm dismissing hers. So I don't know. There's a time and place we'll deal with this, but I just didn't want her to feel like her feelings are wrong, because they're not. She should be able to feel whatever she wants to feel. So that's the reason why I did that. So yeah, Jay Baker. High five, buddy. I can't do it without you. Irma deepens, turning her face away from me once again as she regains a steady breath. I stretch my hand out towards her. After all, if it wasn't for her efforts, the three of us wouldn't be where we are today. You want to hold hands again? What? I look down towards my outstretched hand and realize how bold of a move that really was. We're a team, right? After all this is over, let's make the visual novel of our dreams. Oh yeah, by the way, we're all a visual novel team. Right. Turning my hand to my side, Irma smiles towards me as I, in turn, respond with a warm expression of my own. Despite a day full of stress and worry, having moments like this is what I really cherish. The strength of heart to see something through together. I'll protect those days, no matter what. As we continue to trail through the forest, the world around me begins to blur. A mosaic of sights, shapes, and colors. Irma, too, looking distinctly different against the painted world behind her. A portrait of my friend, still smiling, ever so different than what she'd always been before. Has she always looked so... I think we made it! Irma points ahead with a stronger smile on her face than before, one I'd call determined. It's nice to see her. It's nice to see, especially after all we've been through. I trace the path of her extended arm with my gaze, quickly shifting from her to the scene before us, a small desolate cottage in a state of somewhat disrepair. I guess this must be it. We finally made it. If Battlestead is still here, it's time to meet a witch. Because that's not creepy. Did I just hear something? Irma looks at me expectantly as we reach the door of the small cottage in front of us. You do it. I don't want to get my hands dirty. Yeah, okay. You're wearing gloves. You're wearing gloves. I know. I knock quietly on the door. Silence. The air around us feels stifling. I knock again, this time much louder than I intended. A threatening voice booms out from within the house. Who dares? I am giving this girl the voice of SpongeBob, the chocolate episode, and there's the, what are they selling? Who dares interrupt me? Leave now or you will regret it. Finally we get a funny voice. Suddenly a swarm of bats fly around our heads. Irma squeals. What is this? Wolves appear out of the dark and begin to surround us. Are the apparitions this time too? I didn't want to find out. I'm starting to think that maybe she's not a good person. But we couldn't run after this. We couldn't run after this far. Lily, time was almost running out. It was 11 p.m. Please, Witch Sybil, is that you? We need your help. But only silence followed as the wolves inch closer to us and the bats circle us more menacingly. Every second felt like an hour as we waited. Please! After a moment, the bats fly away and the wolves run deeper into the forest. They weren't apparitions this time. The door to the cottage opens with a creak and a smaller voice calls out. What do you want? I'm quite busy. I don't live all the way out here to be interrupted. Nipple, really? Well, we're holding true. Okie dokie. Akame? Akame? Jay Baker. A woman appears before us in the doorway. Her gaze immediately falls upon Irma, her face soaring. I'll last stream later today. It's Halloween. Love you, my dude. Hell to the fuck no. But thank you very much, Manuel, for that donation. I really appreciate that, man. I'm gonna be on a podcast later, and then this is the Halloween stream for the day. So yeah, Outlast will continue to be that thing of legends. But I very much appreciate that donation, Manuel. Very much so. Thank you so much, man. Oh, I'm sticking with that voice. Even though she's a gorgeous babe, I'm sticking with that voice. How distasteful. Huh? The witch then turns to look at me, her gaze drawn to my hands, clutching my grandmother's spellbook. Her dress does look nice. Like, I agree, Steffi. Oh. Somehow she sounds even more irritated this time. Well, come in then. I can tell something has gone terribly wrong. Irma and I exchange glances. I shrug and we enter the somewhat derelict cottage. Sybil pulls out 2 wooden chairs from a wooden table, motioning us to sit. The 2 of us wait in awkward silence as the witch doesn't say anything, busying herself with shuffling papers and putting away some pens, inks, and paints. It seems she was in the middle of working on another of her children's books. Sybil finally sits down. So then, to what do I owe the displeasure of having you 2 in my home? We quietly explain to the witch about Lilia and why we came here. The witch's expression is unreadable and she only stops us occasionally to clarify certain details. But if my mother had no power and... I mean, I'm also a guy, then how could I have actually cast these spells? There are male witches. I'm not sure where such misinformation came from. Male witches are certainly not warlocks either. But yes, indeed, it is a curious case. Your grandmother must have been quite a powerful witch. Okay, I don't... Does this fit? I almost want to give her like a majestic... It's likely your mother's witch powers came laid dormant inside her until you were born, and it was passed on to you. Improbable, yes, but impossible, no. Either way, you shouldn't mess with powers outside of your understanding or training. Perhaps you will take this as your first lesson, not to play with things you don't understand. Wait, what are you saying? You won't help us? I am quite busy. Busy? With what? Children's books? Our friend is going to die. What? Is that so hard to understand? I have dreams too. I mean, it's none of your business. Anyway, I missed what she said. Sybil sighs. I get one phone call and so much happened. Yes, yes, you did miss a lot. I can sense your determination and anger. But the truth is, I don't have the power to reverse your spell. What do you mean? Aren't you a witch? Hexing is much easier than reversing a hex. If I had more time, then yes. Sybil stays silent for a few moments, deep in thought. Should I do the chocolate voice or the British voice? Which one's better? Well, there is one way, but what? We'll do anything. Yes, anything, please. In such a short amount of time, it would take an incredible amount of power. The hex has progressed so much. I would need an incredible equal amount of power, raw power, in this case, life essence, to reverse the spell's progression. Put simply, I would need Irma's life essence to bring Lilia back. Which one should I do? Chocolate or British? What is Sybil's voice? Is it the chocolate voice? Or is it the British voice that's fancy? So put simply, I would need Irma's life essence to bring... I just read... Oh no. Oh no. I see one for chocolate, one for British. Okay, I see 2 for British. Let's stick with British. This is about to get pretty damn serious because she says the only way she can reverse the hex is, put simply, I will need Irma's life essence to bring Lilia back. You gotta be goddamn kidding me. Do you read this? Do you see what's on screen right now? What? Dude, shut the front door. No. The witch stares at us in silence for a moment. Or you don't have to bring Lilia back. Huh? That is a second option. You could simply leave here with Irma. No, I couldn't. Lilia, Irma. This is getting dumb. This is getting really dumb. KIBI, it's okay. Really. Lilia, she needs you, you know. And I know how much you care about her. Irma, no. I couldn't. Decide, KIBI, or time will decide for you. We've not much of it left. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. Sacrifice Irma to save Lilia, who is your longtime childhood friend. Leave here with Irma to keep Irma alive, but Lilia will remain hexed and potentially die. Or there's a third option that is silent, that I have a feeling is the Deus Ex Machina. What the actual hell is going on? The 3 dots could essentially mean you can't decide. Oh my god. The 3 dots is just like you have no idea what that does. That could mean you just can't decide and Lilia dies anyway and Irma never forgives you for just letting Lilia die. Or it could mean, you know what, I choose neither of you and I'm staying with the witch, aka Sybil or whatever. It could also mean some kind of Deus Ex Machina where everybody lives. I don't know if I'm gonna like the Deus Ex Machina idea. Oh no. It's such a, I have a feeling it's gonna be a cop-out. I have a feeling it's gonna be a cop-out. Hypothetically, okay, hypothetically chat. Hypothetically chat, and also if you're watching the replay, you comment your choice here. Hypothetically, if this triple dot option didn't exist and all you saw was sacrifice Irma to save your long childhood friend that saved your life from like your parents' chaos and stuff, and you a friend you truly hold dear, if not love. So you're gonna sacrifice Irma, a friend that you also care about, to save her from a mistake you made, or you let Lilia die, the person you accidentally hex, because you don't want to sacrifice another life to save a life. In the words of Captain America, we don't trade lives. So you decide to walk away with Irma, and no matter what, either situation, you're regretting something for the rest of your life. You're sacrificing Irma or you're letting Lilia die. Which would you do if that 3 dots did not exist? Oh, that's bad. If, and I mean if, Irma's willing to sacrifice herself, correct. Here's the problem. I think I would let Lilia die. No. It just sucks because I'm thinking of like what the other would have to live with, you know? Irma would have to live with the fact that I let Lilia die to keep her alive. And then Lilia would have to live with the fact that I had to sacrifice Irma to save her. So neither of them are gonna be happy. I like how nobody can decide. Nobody can decide in the chat. If I picked out of these, I think I would potentially let Lilia die. I think so. Not because I dislike Lilia. And this game is kind of cheap because we spent most of it with Irma, but there was that flashback that was touching. But the thing is that I don't think Lilia would be okay living without any kind of choice, you know? Like her not having a say in the matter of like Irma being sacrificed. Whereas Irma, she somewhat has a choice here. And I would rather like let the person I would rather sacrifice the person, or I forgot where I was going with that. Anyways, but no, I'm not doing either of these. We're pressing 3 dots. I was just saying hypothetically. Yeah. If you do that to Lilia, I will forgive you, Keebs, for 2 weeks. You mean you won't forgive me? Irma, Lilia, I've been through so much with both of them. Without Lilia, I'm not sure if I would even be here. She's helped me through thick and thin. She's perceptive and always makes everyone around her feel at ease. Her art has helped me make our visual novels shine. And Irma, I've only known her a few years, but she's helped me so much. She's always the one to help me on my feet when I'm down and don't know what to do. Her editing skills help me take a moment to reflect on what I want to say and how I say it in the right words. They both mean so much to me. But the one who matters most to me is... Please don't, game. Please don't screw me. I didn't save. I should have saved. 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 No way. We're gonna run out of time. Can I save, motherfucker? I should have saved right then and there. 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 Ooh! Save. 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 And of course you remind me of Lilia. There's Lilia, by the way, to chat that has not, like, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. No. I couldn't live without either of them. Oh no, it's gonna be a deuce, damn it. Please, use my life essence instead to save Lilia. No, KIBI, you can't! How valiant of you. Like a knight in shining armor. Sybil coughed. Very well then. KIBI, no! The witch begins chanting an incantation I can't comprehend. Bruh, you kill yourself? What? The world around me turns to white and Irma's yelling slowly fades away. I feel myself becoming weaker and weaker until I almost feel weightless. Is this what it's like to die? If it's to save both of them, I'm fine with it. All I can see is light. There is no sound, no visuals, and no feeling. It's absolute peace. I begin to close my eyes again. You're stronger than you look. Perhaps try embracing that power of yours someday, instead of keeping it locked away. You know where to find me. Ugh. Instantly, I feel heavy. I feel myself begin to fall. And then pain, excruciating pain, washes over my entire body. It feels like 1,000 knives are stabbing me. I fall further and further, crying out in pain. Thunk. A serene voice, the sound of bell, calls out to me and the pain disappears. I open my eyes. I'm back home. I get up with a jolt. Where's... Oh! Oh, God. Irma and Lilia are side by side, or each side by side. Lilia, you're awake! And Irma, you're okay! I thought... Lily told me everything. You're both so brave, and... Wait, I gave her a more innocent voice. Irma told me everything. You're both so brave, and... KIBI, I can't believe you almost did... Lilia's voice begins to choke up and she can't finish her sentence. I don't know what I would do in a world without you. And Irma, too. I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry. It was my fault. But I really am glad you're both safe. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You can only hug one of them, huh? Okay. I like how I just see all of you in the chat freaking... Wait, hold up. Wow, just wow. Bruh. Wow, I see all of you guys. You got the true ending, I'm assuming. I mean... I would like to hug Lilia because she's my longtime friend and I'm glad that we saved her. I'm really glad that we saved her. But if I'm gonna wind up with anybody, I want to wind up with Irma. So I want to hug Lilia though. But then Irma's gonna see that and she's gonna be like, see, I knew you still had feelings for her. She's been dead longer, so hug her. I was worried about her. I was. But I'm annoyed because Irma's gonna see this and be like, see, he still has feelings for her. I'm hugging Lilia. I'm sorry. KIBI! Lilia's startled. She doesn't move, but looks visibly distressed. Could you let go of me, please? Hey, KIBI, get off her. She's clearly uncomfortable, you pervert. Irma pushes me off Lilia. Ow. That surprised me. Sorry, Lilia. I'm just so relieved you're okay. Oh, of course. That's okay. Thank you for saving me. Both of you. Yeah, but don't forget we wouldn't have been in this situation if not for Mr. Witch himself. We awkwardly laugh together. I'm so relieved that the three of us are safe. A few months later. A lot has happened since that Halloween. It helped me to realize how intrinsic each one of us are to each other. Irma, Lilia, and I published our visual novel. We only have a small following, but we put a lot of effort into it, which is what matters most. Hopefully one day we will become a fully fledged visual novel studio. And I've learned to accept my powers for what they are. And I've taken lessons from Sybil and helped her publish her children's book to a wider audience, which is still her passion. I've learned a lot from Sybil, but lately... KBG, pay attention, please. Oh, sorry. She's been asking me to roleplay her children's books characters in exchange for teaching me witchcraft. She says she needs it to help write better stories. It's not like I have anything else to do. Irma and Lilia are a lot more busy now. Is this what happens when you choose the 3 dots? You don't wind up with either of them? Son of a bitch. Oh no. So I've been helping her out. Now, read from line 187, please. Oh, fairest lady, Princess Sibylla. It is I, your Prince Jarvis the fourth. Yeah, the fourth. That hath come rescue you. Yes, that's perfect. Writing material, of course. Continue. Yes, ma'am. Friends forever and Sybil's helper. Bruh. And that's Bewitched Hearts. Well. Oh, I almost forgot we went through this in a donkey costume. That is correct, Steffi. Well, that was a very sudden ending, I have to say. That was a very sudden ending. So I think no matter what, here's what I think. I think no matter what, the 3 dots basically means you are, the 3 dots basically means you are going with Sybil. I think that's what that means. You are going with Sybil. And there is no other ending there. I have a feeling like the 3 dots, you save everybody, but you don't wind... No. Actually, I want to test something. Hang on. So we're gonna do this again. I couldn't live without them. Blah, blah. I want to see what happens, because this whole time, I have been doing a lot of moves to be with Irma, right? And I'm wondering if and by the way, it's not entirely Deus Ex Machina, I think, because like I have the witch's power and stuff, so I have more life force than Irma would have. But I have a feeling if I hug Irma here, I want to see what happens, because I didn't do any build-up for Lily, you know? But I did have a lot of build-up with Irma, with the choices that I made. So maybe it's because of those choices, if I hug Irma, then yeah, so let's just see what happens. KIBI, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Irma. I was just so worried that the witch did something to you. I'm so relieved. It's really you. I begin to pull away from Irma, but she pulls me back into it. Oh my god, stop. If a girl ever does that, it's the fucking cutest thing of all time. Okay. Well, if that's all, then it's fine. Irma? I was really worried about you too, you know. You can't just do something stupid like that. Sorry, Irma. Promise, you won't ever do something like that again, okay? I nod, and we pull away from our embrace. See, and that's what I mean. Because the camera like punched in on her, I'm pretty sure it's because of those choices I made. So it's like, I think it's gonna be a different ending now. You two must have been through a lot. I'm sorry I made you two worry. Of course, that's just like me to get hexed, isn't it? The 3 of us laughed together. A few months later. Well, this happened since Halloween. I realized how intrinsic each one of us are to each other. Irma, Lily, and I also published our first visual novel, so that's the same, which is what matters most. Hopefully one day, that is also the same. That was very cute, by the way, though. I agree, Steffi. That was a very cute scene with Irma. Oh my god. And I learned to accept my powers for what they are. I've been taking lessons from Sybil. Uh-oh, okay. Which is still her passion. Do you recognize this music, motherfuckers? Anybody that was with me for Sounds of Her Love on Twitch, which, by the way, if you want to join me for more live streams, follow me on Twitch. Links are in the description. I recognize the soundtrack. Hey, KIBI. Oh. Okay. I told you. I freaking told you. Okay. Oh, and Irma and I began dating. Oh my god. Lilia helped me to understand the feelings I grew for her. I confessed to Irma how I really felt, and she felt the same way. Okay. I like that Lilia helped me work through it too. Like how like I was conflicted and Lilia like helps work me through it. Somebody screech his best. I've always felt this way about you. When I thought you had feelings for someone else. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know it can be brash, and maybe you think I'm not as cute as other girls. Shut the fuck up. But I've always looked up to you, KIBI. And when you protected me in the forest that day, I'll never forget it. I want to be by your side always. Okay. Okay. I love you too, Irma. Infinitely, Irma. Oh my god. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Holy shit. Holy shit. We love an underdog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me move my, oops. Sorry. Well, a special thank you. Thank you so much for playing my first visual novel. It's been quite stressful, but I've learned so much. The indie VN community is full of such welcoming and knowledgeable people. Special thank you to DS Sands for encouraging me to keep going when I felt like giving up, and a special thank you to Ben Savage for his patience with me and speedy programming skills. So, if you want to follow the free visual novel, this was a free visual novel, by the way, so you can play through it yourself. The creator is KeppaTea. The director, CG, and sprite artist and writer, and they had help from DS Sands, being writer, UI, and logo artist, programming assistants. I feel like DS Sands is the person that potentially helped with Sounds of Her Love, I think. Maybe, I could be wrong. And Ben Savage, programmer, writing assistants, music by Kevin MacLeod, and background images by Unsplash. That ending was freaking cute. That ending was freaking cute. Well, this turned out to be exactly 2 hours. I thought that was really cute. And a very quick thing too, you know, it was like a very quick, like just free visual novel to play through. Really gorgeous visuals, I have to say. Really gorgeous sprites, like character sprite animations, you know. They're freaking adorable. So I think that's cool. And yeah. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's just cute. This is cool. Awesome. And I wish the best for KeppaTea here. It's a lot of work for visual novel people to create stuff like this, and they do it for free. So yeah. But let me see your guys' chat messages before we go. And by the way, happy Halloween. I'm glad we did this instead of some scary ass shit. And okay, I want to share one fun fact. Irma, she's shorter and she has shorter hair. And I like that a lot more. But there's another thing that I admit is kind of a weird thing. One of the biggest crushes in my whole life that didn't work out was named Irma. And I didn't say that during this stream, but fun fact. So that was a little bit awkward sometimes, but yeah. But Jalen is now following on Twitch. Thank you very much, Jalen. I will see you next week, Monday and Thursday. Well, hopefully, if you'd like to come to either of those streams. So yeah, that was an awkward circumstance, but I just found Irma in this game a little bit cuter. And even though we got like an introduction sooner, I don't know, it was weird structuring, but really cute game. I think it's cool. 2-hour free thingy. And honestly, if you're not streaming it, you probably get through it in like an hour and a half, to be honest, maybe even less. Let me look at your chat messages before I go. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. You should leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. Chat says, Jay Baker, okay, I changed my mind. I like her because she reminded me of Sinon from SAO. Yes, Sinon had a great character design in SAO. Steffi, yay, so happy with this ending. Irma got her love. Yeah, and I guess I realized mine. Which, you know, I kind of appreciate because I get kind of tired when I see, like, in anime in general, when it's just like, when somebody leaves, or even in movies and shows, live action, whatever, when a person can't decide between two people, once one of them leaves, then it's like, okay, that's the one I'm gonna go for. I can't stand it when that happens. And I was a little bit worried that that was gonna be the case in this game, but I guess you could shape it, you know, you could shape it. But yes, Irma got what she wanted. And we saved Lily at the same time, so that's pretty cool. Steffi says, thank you for streaming such a cute story. You are absolutely welcome, Steffi, and thank you for being part of the people this week to support the Holloway Saturday stream donations and whatnot. As well as Manuel during the stream. Manuel and Loves Most, thank you both very much for supporting the stream. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Luzmo says that was adorable. Awesome. Yeah, I was cute too. No crazy, no ecchi shit and no creepy shit. And I'm glad about that. Luzmo keeps giving us his kink list. You know it. You know it. Jay Baker. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Happy Halloween. I kept waiting for a dark turn. Right? Nah. But yeah, happy Halloween, folks. This is the anime fans that are watching this, but if you would like to listen to me talk with some gaming folks, I am going to be on Game On Daily at 1 p.m. So Game On Daily on YouTube at 1 p.m. I'm going to be on their live stream with a couple other people to talk about gaming stuff. But for now, I thought this was a neat anime idea for Westside Otaku because I haven't done anything here in a bit. I have another very fun idea that I'm actually editing, and I don't think it's going to perform well at all, but I think it's going to be a funny idea. And don't forget to be geek, be proud, be awesome. Happy Halloween. Appreciate your time, and I will talk to you later.